Hi guys, my name is Chris and you're watching Wrestling Today, so let's start with Tony Khan continues to rage on Twitter. As seen over the past few days, the AEW president has been tweeting almost non-stop to hype Tuesday night's head-to-head battle between AEW Dynamite and WWE NXT, a war that AEW lost in the ratings department by a fairly large margin. WWE NXT brought in 921,000 viewers /0.30 P18-49 rating, while AEW Dynamite drew 609,000 viewers /P18-49 0.26 rating. After the ratings came out, Khan took to Twitter to thank the fans for supporting the show. He wrote, "Thank you all who watch AEW on TV on any other Wednesday. #AEW Dynamite would be on TBS now thanks to you AEW wrestlers plus staff. We've come so far from a startup in a parking lot. We all teamed up to put on a great show last night. I hope that we always keep our challenger spirit." Later in the night, a fan on Twitter tagged TK and said the difference between himself and Vince McMahon is that Vince has the power and influence to take cheap shots. The fan wrote, "The difference is that Vince has the power and influence to take them cheap shots. He's earned the right to make them. Tony Khan is Vince if you order him from Temu. You can shop like a billionaire, but you'll get the cheapest tat doing so." Tony Khan quickly clapped back, writing, "Yes, Vince has allegedly used his power and influence to shoot a lot of shots. Of course, this is a clear reference to the sexual assault allegations levied against the executive chairman of TKO Group." The next story is about Bianca. Belair has commented on Jade Cargill making the jump to WWE following her successful career in AEW. The two women are often compared to each other, and many fans have expressed interest in seeing a match between them. The EST of WWE is one of the top female stars in the entire industry, making history multiple times. Meanwhile, the former TBS champion had a dominant run in AEW with a lengthy winning streak. In a recent interview with Uproxx, Bianca Belair said that it was a huge goal of hers to represent herself and her culture in WWE, and with Jade Cargill joining the company, it would get even bigger. She also addressed a potential match against the latter. "It's always been a huge goal and mission of mine to bring myself and my culture and representation to WWE. And it's only going to get bigger with Jade coming into the picture. There are so many amazing possibilities that can come out of it: singles matches, tag matches. Going from being one of the first black females to main event WrestleMania and now having Jade come in. It's just showing how much WWE is evolving and continues to evolve," said Belair. The final story is about WWE announced that USA Network will broadcast Smackdown starting in 2024. That new 5-year deal will likely cause Raw to find a new network, and that could be a bit of a shock for fans. Moving Raw off Mondays could be an even bigger shock. Last month, Endeavor officially completed the merger between the UFC and WWE, resulting in the creation of a new publicly traded company called TKO Group Holdings. Many aspects of the company changed, but the plan is to maintain separate media rights deals for WWE and UFC. The week following the merger's completion, it was disclosed that TKO had reached an agreement to move Smackdown from Fox back to the USA Network, with the shift set for October 2024. This decision was made after signing a 5-year deal between WWE and NBC Universal. Endeavor and TKO CEO Ari Emanuel discussed the deal during Bloomberg's Screen Time conference. He said that WWE is very open to the idea of moving Raw's night of the week, if the deal calls for it. Emanuel said, "So, you cannot undervalue the WWE and UFC for the following reasons. 1. We do not have a season. One of the biggest issues that will happen with SMODs and networks is churn. We're 52 weeks a year, right? And we're flexible. You want us Thursday night? You want us Tuesday night? I don't have any of those scheduling issues and that churn issue because we're the full year. It's so much different than any other sport because then people churn out. That's one of the issues with sports. Not in a bad way, and then the package is over and then you leave. We do not have that. Our fans are loyal, they stick around and they move." WWE obviously has interest in Raw and WWE NXT, although those deals have not been announced yet. Ari Emanuel could also be preparing WWE fans for a big change in their weekly viewing routine, because Monday may not be the home of Raw anymore when everything is said and done. For more on this ongoing story, and so many more, please stay tuned with us. What night of the week should WWE move Raw to? And thanks guys for watching and please subscribe.